We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. And the Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Charlotte's offense will start this game off. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just,
He's loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And now on first down after converting with the run. Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The give on the inside. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block. It's Burden. Slips through the line. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes a connection. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend the... And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte. The AT unit on the field.
Number 0 in the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Number 94 set to kick this one off.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The first down for the offense. Handoff to the single back. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Finds the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard in this run.
And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Feeling some heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. 1st down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Going up top on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pocket starts to collapse. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The give to the back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He's at the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Spartan.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands, guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quickly to the tight end. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Now on first down from the 40. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
Pulls it in. It's Ellis. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
Number 5.
Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You could see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Florida. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're bringing heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball.
And he's running in the open. The 40, past the 30, past the 10, and the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, San Jose State. He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to the air one more time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll start this drive firing, trying to get to it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go. Ball in the air, intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and fourth. The play action fake. Unloads it left. Got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the tailback. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's looking for a man on second down. Got it on the outside, it's Stewart. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate.
Offense getting set for first down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. The Spartans in the hurry-up. Dialing up a second down pass play. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down.
Number 49, on to kick it away.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the 49ers are in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. The 49ers get enough for the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Handoff to the single running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
It's enough. 1st down for the offense.
Quick release by the QB. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartan.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll try to pick up the first. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I think a lot of people in the stadium were questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Ready to fire from the pistol. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Smashes through. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Give to the running back. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Spartans send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Bringing it back, it's Burden. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Line gets set. First down. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this is a hard defense to run against if you're going to go sideline to sideline because of that guy's speed at linebacker. He can get all the way to the perimeter, chase the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity?
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Release to the back. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Burden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. Pulls it in on the left. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Niners. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's loose. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
The right play here is try to win it in regulation. Don't be too conservative.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now,
looking for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Steps away to find some room. Got his man on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. Touchdown, Charlotte. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.